And let's pick him up now. Kels joins us. Travis Kelce, first of all, congratulations, Kels, on your new deal. But
The
to
voice.
the Kels, and we're going to get to it in a second. It was a pleasure to see you run around today.
Oh, yeah.
Because it looked like it was your first day in the NFL. It was awesome to see it. You bring energy to this team. We're going to get to that in a second. But yesterday, to announce this deal, to us, we even mentioned it up here on the set, it seemed like something more. Like you want to build a football career here, but you want to do way more with that. And it looks like signing this deal, you have the ability to do that.
Yeah, man. I'm a very prideful guy, and you know what? I love this city for everything that it's given. Not only myself, but the Chiefs Kingdom. And you feel it every single day you walk out of the house. It's not just on Sundays. This city bleeds the sea of red Monday through Sunday, every single day of the week, and it never gets dull, man. And feeling that my entire career, as well as having unbelievable personnel and people in this facility every single day to make you excited about coming to work, man. Everything was pointing in the direction of staying here my entire career, and that's what I'm going to try and do. Hopefully, I got my fingers crossed that 6 years isn't all of it. I can get as many years as I can out of the Chiefs over the long haul, but I know that I got some job security here for the next few years. And I'm happy as hell that I get to come to work here and be a Chief for a while.
And Travis, in that time, you've really wrapped your arms around this community, specifically through your foundation, 87 and Running, and also with Operation Breakthrough. Had some big news there yesterday with the new Ignition Lab that you're going to open up. Just why is Operation Breakthrough so important to you? And just tell us about what you're accomplishing with them.
Man, and 87 and Running is still growing and still trying to get it to be everything that I imagined it to be. But I grew a big heart for Operation Breakthrough and what they're giving to the community of Kansas City, especially ones that are need a lending hand. The disadvantaged youth, people that may not, or kids that may not have the same upbringing that someone like myself had growing up. Just to have that supportive group to let the kids know that they're just as special as anybody else in this world. And Operation Breakthrough has given that to kids all the way up to 8th grade. And you know what? I think it's time that we expanded it. And that's what I'm doing with the Ignition Lab is I'm trying to expand it to see the kids that I've seen grow these past 8 years now that are teenagers, give them a place where they can work on STEM programs all the way through high school.
And never more important than now, brother. Now, 37 touchdowns, 6,500 yards. We laid out all your NFL records already that you've set, and Matt and I are going to sneak into your Hall of Fame. There's not enough invitations, but once we get arrested, you'll see because we snuck in there. So we'll get there. We'll just sneak in the back fence in Canton. But today was another example. You put on a show. How about a 4th and goal at the 10, and you get the touchdown from your favorite quarterback? And then we saw Sorensen give you a pop, and you're bouncing right up. But I noticed it last year. I told people how you warriored up. You were there on July 22nd last year, and you just kept fighting through it. What about the way you now prepare to play this game and what you've learned going into your 8th season of what you have to do to be ready to now play on a team that plays all the way into February?
Well, it's really following leadership, the demand to go out there and work, to strain, to endure, and overcome adversity. It's a mentality that we've had ever since I've been here, and I learned a lot from not only Coach Reed, who's at the forefront of everything, man. You want to talk about a guy that doesn't take a day off, is in the building every single day demanding that out of everyone else, and it trickles down to Eric Bieniemy, another guy that's been on everybody's tail at least once or twice. For good reason, and that's because sometimes you need that spark in you to get you going, and you need that extra encouragement. I say encouragement in a good way to get your tail across the finish line, and it is what it is, man. And I appreciate both of them for everything that they've done for my career. And then you throw Tom, Coach Melvin in there, making sure that I'm fundamentally sound and I'm doing the right things for the team, man. And it's a beautiful thing. But it all starts with the leadership up front with Red.
Mitch mentioned your stats and records. I know you don't care about any of those right now, but you've had 4 straight these seasons with 1,000 yards receiving. Just coming now into the latter part of your career, where do you see your career going? What's next for you as a player? What do you still want to accomplish individually and as a team as a player?
You know, when I was younger, I used to think a lot about the, you know, what do I need to accomplish and things like that. And in reality, it's more so just become an everyday journey for me, and just take it one day at a time. A lot of the stuff, the career long, the year long success, individual success, all that stuff comes after the season. You know, during the season, I'm not worried about getting 100 yards in a game. I'm worried about every single play, doing the best I can to my ability. And when you take care of football like that, and you go out there and you play for your brothers, man, I've found some success within that method and that mindset, and I definitely enjoy the game a whole lot more thinking of it like that. So I'm just taking it day by day. I'm not worried about them all. I'll let everybody else talk about that.
Kelce, you brought up Big Red, you brought up EB, Kafka. They're all thinking of stuff. This is an offense that's used 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends throughout your career here. You've played with Demetrius Harris, last year Blake Bell. What do you know, and what can you tell us about Ricky Seals-Jones, working with Deion Yelder, Nick Keiser, the other guys in your room?
First of all, I just say D. Harrison and Blake Bell without me having to give a shout-out to my guys, man. The tight end room is always been family, man, and we miss those guys. But right now we're excited about the group that we have right now this year, and that's Ricky Seals-Jones coming in, having to learn a lot in a very, very short amount of time. And he's picking it up, man. I'm happy for him. Right now the mind is tying everybody up just because of how much information that we're getting and how much we're demanded to do out there on the field. And Coach Reed isn't slowing up one step. He knows that this year it is going to be different, but we're going to have to catch up a lot. But you can throw Nick Keiser in there, and then obviously Deion Yeldon, who's been an absolute beast for us when called upon in years past, man. Just going through a little hiccup right now. But outside of that, man, once everybody gets healthy, man, we're going to have a hell of a tight end room moving forward.
And Travis, to follow up on that, just on a wider...
A little excited, sorry.
Well, that's
I feel
actually...
like I'm back on the stage at Union Station again.
That's actually my question, is about your excitement. It's been a weird offseason. It's been a long time since you guys have been back out here, but you're back out here in pads now and together as a team. You've turned the page from the Super Bowl last season, now trying to aim for another one this season. Just what's the energy like out here at camp and in the locker room?
Oh, man. It's, I would say it's right where we left off, man, but it's picked up even more. Everybody is enthusiastic, very ready to work, eager to work, and that's the best thing and the most beautiful thing about it is that everyone they know the accountability that we need to have. They know the amount of focus and determination every single day that we need to have about everything, and we're just going out there being accountable to each other and just working our tails off for each other right now. And sure enough, you saw us get after it a little bit today. And it's not a walk in the park, man. Both sides of the ball are competing, and that's what you love to see.
Kels, we'll close it out this way. Last night, they show the Super Bowl again on the NFL Network and mic'd up. I'm sitting there watching it with my wife, and we tear up when you embrace your dad. It's one of the best moments of the whole mic'd up series, I think. And when he was talking to you, that incredible moment for you. We know about your football family and your crazy brother. But also knowing that you burn as much as you did last year to win it again this year. That moment, and even how that propels you into 2020.
Man, yeah, I mean, I spoke about my father and the impact he's had on my life and how he's always been there through it all. And so blessed and so fortunate to have a rock like that at my back. To have my back every single day I walk this earth. Just forever thankful for everything he's always done and always been there. And to answer the question, I mean, you gotta rally with that, man. You gotta feel how amazing that moment is, and amp it up. You got to take it to the next level. It never stops, man. That's the beauty about life and the beauty about football is that it doesn't matter how good you did that last play. You know, that next one, there's going to be a son of a buck coming at you and ready to take your head off, and you got to be ready for it. So you're nonstop growing, nonstop learning, And right now, the team has the mentality of we got some stuff that some unfinished business that we have to attend to, and that's what we're doing moving forward.
Thanks for the interview. Thanks for your time. Thanks for the way you work, the way you play. But mostly, Matt, we can thank you for being Kelce.
Yes.
We're all blessed because of it.
Love you guys, man. The voice.
Kelce.
Let's get him rocking, baby.
I'm sneaking into Canton, Ohio. Matt and I are both going to be in there. Don't have to invite us. We'll just sneak in.
I know a few guys.
It's in your neighborhood, buddy. It's in your part of the woods. But thank you, brother. Travis Kelce.